Hello CLAT aspirants. So you must be eagerly waiting what is the strategy for June and what we have to do in English. So hold your breath. Let's start with June strategy. Because see, this is a very crucial month. This is going to be the stepping stones towards your goal, and your goal is, yes, CLAT. Since you have joined LPT, so it's your bullseye, your target that you have to clear CLAT. So let's start with today's things, that how you're going to move on, will be your strategy related to English section. Now, before we start with, we have actually students of three category. The students who are the dropper students, the students who are, in fact, if I would use the name, all-time students. All-time students, I mean to say, is the students who are the students of the type which require the thing in the focused attention, right? What do you mean by focused attention? That means you can give them the work for 10 to 12 hours a day. 10 to 12 hours a day. You have to study to crack your examination. See, in this category, when we are talking of 12th appearing, the school going and not the school going, the dummy students. So if you are a school going, if you are a dummy student and you are not a school going student, in that case you belong to this category only. So 10 to 12 hours. Ma'am, with class or without class? Naturally, if it is without class, it's a feather in your cap. If it is with class in the initial first go, not a problem. Chill, dearies, because this is the sang-froid time where you have to understand the things and make up your goal. What are you going to do for it? And for the 11th standard students, the approximate hours is approximate 2 hours. This is a day schedule, and this is the same follows for the other students too. If you could 2 hours in a day, but then one thing I would like you to remember, very important, make your weekend plans, make up weekend targets. Now the focused attention on the students of the droppers and the students of the 12th appearing students. How can you improve your English? What to do for English? English is going on, it's bustling, bubbling, chirpy. This is only going to work in the situation when you have made your plan and designs. Let's move to the crucial plan, the concrete idea, how to crack it. Now, when we turn to the questions of CLAT begin usually with the things related to the tone of the passage, meaning of the words, a central idea of the passage, inference of the passage. These four form a keynote factor. These four follow very important scenario, and they are very important in the prescription. Now, tone of the passage, from where to do, ma'am? I have made various videos on tones of the passage. I'll be coming up with more videos of it. The videos of LPT are more than enough for you to understand the tone of the passage. Another thing, make a list of all those tones that have come up in the CLAT paper from 8 to 23. You'd find wonderful things, and you will come across various words. Your vocabulary, very important for you. It will be a feather in your cap if you do the vocabulary. Central idea question is a must question. If you have done the LPT modules, right, and especially the two modules which you should practice is the module which is the fictional module and editorial module. They're more than enough to give you a taste of the RCs. See, you have to cater to the taste of CLAT, and the CLAT taste lies in fictional, editorial, philosophical, economical passages. You have understood that what would be the game like, how to play the game, how to analyze the passages, what to do about the passages. This is very important that you have the practice, and that is what is the practice modules we have. We have ample number, in fact the plethora of passages that we have in these modules, which will help you to make you rise like a phoenix. Then you have the inference of the passage. These inference questions are ample number of questions. In this, critical reasoning in English overlap sometimes, but need not worry. What is the author trying to say? Author's idea or author's perspective is very important. So in that case, we have already a set of 1 to 9 modules, and we have given new modules additional to it so that you can practice from it. So you have to do the tone of the passage questions, you have to do meaning of the questions. Please do Word Power Made Easy for this. This is a wonderful book to add in. Reading is utmost, central idea of the passage and reference of the questions. A good reading speed. Yes, you need to be avid readers. What is it? Avid readers. Why avid readers? What is required from avid readers? What is required from avid readers is just this, that you are thorough in reading, you are understanding what is to be done, and you have to focus your attention on the things that we are supposed to read, whether it's doing a novel or a drama or a fiction. If you have gone through, CLAT focuses mainly on the fictional passages, economical, philosophical, ironical, everything would be clear when you have a good reading. I'll be coming up very soon with a video in which I'll give you the gist of the things to be read, what to read, how to make a perfect reader, what is the problems that will you come across while reading, and how to tackle that problems. Very soon, you'd stay tuned for it. Next week, 100% you'll have a video on reading speed and reading material required for CLAT. That's the ultimate goal. We'll be coming up with this. For right now, you have to read the books of various novelists, dramatists and things, which I will tell you after this. Moving on to the next thing in this scenario. Which books to refer? Very, very important question. मैम पढ़ना क्या है? इंग्लिश कैसे करें? इंग्लिश होगी कैसे? इसके लिए कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है डियर. आपको कैसे मैनेजमेंट करना है? सबसे पहले टाइम मैनेजमेंट. मेक योर स्मॉल लिटिल चंक्स. मेक अ मॉर्निंग, मेक अ इवनिंग, मेक अ time schedule for afternoon sections. Make 3 hours chunks. Have a sitting of 3 to 4 hours. Develop that sitting habit. That's utmost. See, you are the ones who are going to give us the result. You are the ones who are going to do something. And how can you do that? Only by one thing, making up and doing things. Now, first thing is Word Power Made Easy. This is a book, wonderful book by Norman Lewis. And the other book that you have to do is the modules. There are ample, as I said, that we have fictional module. Then we have divided the passages. These are editorial. So you will get a taste of everything in these modules. It's not that you have to run anywhere for which passage to be done. And then you have the CLAT papers. Do the last year's papers from 8, CLAT 8. 2008 to 23. Every year you would find one passage, and this passage would remove the phobia from your mind that we cannot do it. Nothing is impossible, dear. Everything is accessible. Nothing is an El Dorado. Why not? Only you can do it. Don't forget, you will do it. So everyday read editorials, fiction book, non-fiction book as per your taste, or legal editorials. But you have to read an hour with a timer. Please note, underline the thing, you have to read for an hour with a timer. Practice RC questions. At least how many questions we should do? At least 5 passages for the droppers have to be done. 5 passages a day. Keeps CLAT fear away, right? 5 passages a day keeps CLAT fear away. For the 12th appearing, 11th appearing, it could be 2 passages, 1 passage a day, not much, 10 minutes time. Analyze your mistakes, the thing that they miss. This is the pro tips, very important tip. Just see, when you make your mock diary, when you analyze it, see where is the problem, how to analyze the thing, how to understand the thing, where to find out your mistakes, that this is the problem, I didn't do central idea question right, or I did not do the figures of speech right. This will make you feel that where is the weak point, where is the Achilles heel, how to overcome this Achilles heel, how to improve yourself, and that will open up by this analysis of your mistakes. You do that, isn't it? That would be wonderful. So you will be doing the book, you will be doing the modules, you will be doing editorial reading, fiction or non-fiction reading. As I said that I will be coming up a video for reading things which you have to read. You will be practicing RC questions, 5 passages a day, and you have been making up a schedule. So 2 hours every day English for the droppers batch is compulsory. And for the 12th and things, if it would be 15 to 30 minutes a day, and the weekends of course 1 hour or 2 hours, accordingly you could manage with your school and things. This is just a time management thing, nothing much, but all things are accessible, nothing is impossible. If we turn further to the things, your questions, every time I conquer these questions. Question number 1, can I improve my English? Right? You just need to put extra time. Of course you can improve it. Who can stop you from improving? Is it okay if I don't read much? No, it's not okay. No, not at all. Yes, big yes, of course it can be done. Should I read, still read in my English is fine? Of course, yes, you have to. There is no end to reading. Reading makes a man perfect, and a perfect lawyer knows how to read. This is one and utmost thing. This should be kept in mind, that reading and reading. This is the only thing which will help you to conquer and understand the paper, grasp the paper and get it inside you, so that the crux of the matter is understood. How do I improve my English? Giving you reading suggestions, giving you some short stories, essays and novels for this that you would read, and this is the answer to all your common questions and queries where you are stuck, you feel that this is not done. Is it child's play? Only English medium student can do? No, not at all. This is a misconception. English medium or Hindi medium is just in your mind. Remove that. It is just your heaven lies near you, and who can remove you or stop you from reaching your goal? Nobody. No one on this earth could do that. Let's move further to the things here. Now, what is the ideal schedule? Ideal schedule, as I said, for the droppers, I made a schedule of dropper students. I made a schedule of 10 hours. It could be 10 to 12 hours, right? It could be for the 12th appearing or school going students, because the non-going school students are part of this school going. Management with the school is at least 2.5 hours or 3. A day it is, all of them. And for the 11th standard students, focus more on your reading. It could be 30 minutes chunk divided, and then reading is going to make a strong foundation. With school you have to manage 2 hours, and 30 minutes reading is compulsory for you. Right? These are the things that have to be focused. With this, another thing that has to be kept in mind related to the scenario is this. Rookie mistakes. Learners, beginners always have these rookies. What are these rookies? Neophytes, beginners, dabblers, amateurs. A person who is just a newbie, a new horn, a greenhorn, a person who is just started with, I have just entered the field of law. What to do? The question should be, first and foremost step, what are the rookie mistakes? How to improve those rookie mistakes? How to do things? Now in this scenario, as I was talking of, you have to do first and foremost step, reading. Read novels. This is the time, June, at least complete 5 novels. I'm giving you novels of Jane Austen, Pride and Prejudice. Second, Old Man and the Sea. Third, Animal Farm. Fourth, that is Sense and Sensibility. And fifth, that is A Tale of Two Cities. I'll be coming up, as I said, more with Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen, Old Man and the Sea by Ernest Hemingway, Animal Farm by George Orwell, Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen, and A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. After reading, focus on your CLAT papers. 2003, 2000 in fact 23 to 2008, to 23, all passages. Only focus on all passages are C. Third, very important, do modules. Word list, module 1. Second, fiction passages, module 6. I'm giving you the number 2 and editorial model. Right? And the fourth and last thing, that is word power made easy. How to do that? Every time I get a question, this is a book by Norman Lewis. What you have to supposed to do in that, complete these things. We'll coming up with more. Word power made easy has exercise. Like first exercise, you have antonyms. You have to give a synonym. You have 50 questions. You have to do that, and then you check it. So it becomes very easy for you to do things. It is accessible. Nothing is something which is beyond you. Just focused attention. Just focus attention and say to yourself, I can and I will. And June is all yours, right? These 30 days shouldn't fly without your focused attention. Right, students? Thank you.